Ping, Callaway, Taylormade, Titleist, Vokey, Scotty Cameron, Callaway. Have I said Callaway? Mac Daddy Wedges, Odyssey putters. This year has been awesome for club releases, but does that mean you should part with this for this? Let's find out and let's do it now. Hi everyone, James Robinson here. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, put the thumbs up if you're enjoying the content so far, and as always, I want you to comment below. Today in this video, I want you to comment, are you considering buying new golf clubs? If so, which ones and why? What are you wanting to gain from buying new golf clubs? Let's get back to the video. So I guess there's a couple of questions we should be asking when you're considering buying new golf clubs, or considering if you should buy new golf clubs. Like, what state are your current clubs in? How old are they? Have you used them a long time? Are the grooves starting to wear a little bit? Is it a driver that you're wanting? Do they still work? A great example of that is what I've just hit there. So I've hit my 54-degree wedge. It is a Vokey SM6, so it's not the current model, it's not this year's model, not brand new. I've had it 3 years, but it's still got me on the green. I'm still about 10-15 feet away, and it's still a birdie opportunity. If I went and spent another £150, I might get a 50 quid for mine, so call it £100 on a new wedge. Would it put me closer? I brought out one of the new Scotty Cameron Studio Select putters with me. Just over £300 worth. Does that mean this putt's definitely going to go in? Let's find out. Valid attempt, but no, it doesn't mean it's definitely going to go in. Have you been properly fitted for the clubs you're currently using? My irons are older than the wedge that I've just used up there. My irons are probably 5 years old. I use the Titleist 716 MBs. So in the grand scheme of things with irons, these things are pretty old. But when they first came out, they were mega expensive. Why would something devalue if it's not going to be made obsolete? Blade irons don't change that much. If you're looking for a massive wholesale change in the irons that you're using, say if I wanted loads more distance, then I would change these. I'd go and get something like a Ping i500, a Taylormade P790, a Titleist TMB iron instead of the blades. But as it stands, this little combo set is working lovely for me. That one was a 5-iron, middle of the green. I could have hit 6-iron maybe with a newer club. Would that improve my golf, or would it make me feel better about myself? We've got to define the two. Let's get down there. Is there a huge gap in your bag? Do you maybe need a hybrid to fill the void? Do you need some kind of long iron? If that's the case, then I suppose the answer to this video is yes, you do need to buy new golf clubs, or a new golf club. So often I see people, when they go and buy new golf clubs, they go and get a whole new set. They go get new irons, new driver, new fairways, new putter, new wedges, new bag. It's got to have a matching bag. The bag's got to have a matching towel. And how can you have a matching bag and towel with new clubs without a new umbrella, right? I guess a lot of it comes back to what we started the video talking about, doesn't it? This. Would you swap this for this? People work hard for the money. Disposable income isn't always at a premium anymore like it used to be. So if you're going to choose a hobby like golf, which you can do on the cheap, you can play really well. Some of the best players I've ever played with have played with old clubs, cheap clubs, hand-me-downs. But then if you want to give yourself a real chance, equipment is important. And what are you hoping to gain from the new clubs? Are you hoping for better dispersion, hitting more fairways, hitting more greens? Are you hoping for a little more distance off the tee, more feel with some wedges, holding more putts? I guess ultimately we're all just wanting to get better and enjoy the game more. This 3-wood, 3, 4, 5, maybe even 6 years old, I've lost count. It still works. I've just hit another fairway there. Maybe you've grown out of your irons. Maybe you've got regular shafts, you were a junior, you've grown over the summer, you've been having lessons, and your swing speed's got quicker. So you're hitting the ball further and you need a little bit of a stiffer shaft. Go get some new irons. One thing I would highly recommend is going to see someone with a launch monitor, a TrackMan, a Flight Scope, a GC Quad, a GC2. Let them give you an opinion on how your clubs are performing for you. See how far the driver's going, see what the spin rate is, see what the launch angles are, see how the irons are performing as well, see how everything is performing for you, then make a decision. Unless you've got some spare cash hanging around, it was your birthday, it was Christmas. Golf is your only escape from the work environment. Go and splash that cash, go and treat yourself. Long story short, there's no right or wrong here. You can play golf with old equipment. You may play better golf with new equipment. It just depends, what do you want to spend? What budget have you got? There's nothing quite like that new driver or the new set of irons or the new fairway wood to make you want to go to the range and practice a little. Imagine that. Something that can reinvigorate you to go and practice and improve your golf. Sometimes we all need that little bit of a kick up the backside, especially in the off season. So would spending that little bit of money on a driver, a wedge, anything, something you want to go and hit, rather than the old faithfuls, would that make you want to go and practice more? It's always done it for me. Maybe you and your coach have decided that you just need a little tweak in the bag. And that could make all the difference. Speaking of coach, who here is having lessons? Comment below if you're having lessons on. I want to know who's having lessons and I want to know what you're working on. Are you working on it for the end of this season? Is it more a long-term project for next season? I want to know, comment. I guess in a nutshell, the answer has to be, if you want new golf clubs, go get new golf clubs, but make sure it's a considered purchase. Make sure you go and spend the money wisely. I hate seeing people go and buy the wrong golf clubs. I guess that is what this video is all about. When you go and get the clubs, go and get yourself fitted. Go and test everything there is to test. Make it fun. Club fitting can be so much fun. It can be more fun than playing golf. When you buy a car and you go and test drive that car, how much of an enjoyable experience is that? I love test driving cars. I've also had far too many of them as well, so don't listen to me on that point. But you get what I mean with that. It is an experience. Having new golf clubs should be a fun experience, and make sure it is just that. And make sure you come out with the right things. I just knew this expensive putt, I had to get one at some point. That's a 2 to finish on. I didn't even enter the 2s club. No more money towards my new irons. Guys, I'm James Robinson. I'm here at Huddersfield Golf Club. I really hope you've enjoyed that video, and I hope it's been thought-provoking on whether you should buy new golf clubs or not. Like I said back on the tee, I think it boils down to if you want some, get some. But for God's sake, make sure they're right for you. If this is the first time you're watching my content, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I've popped it in a little circle here for you now. Make sure you click it now, put the thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and comment below. I want to know, are you considering buying new golf clubs, and are you having golf lessons? See you soon.